What's going on, guys? Robby here, and in today's video I want to share with you the brand new software that's going to help you track your campaigns, especially if you're an affiliate marketer, guys. So let's get into it right now. What's going on, guys? Robby Blanchard here. I hope you have an amazing day wherever you are in the world. And today's video is all about tracking, right? So if you've been running any sort of Facebook ads over the past couple months, probably there's been a couple glaring questions or concerns in your mind, right? The first one was obviously the iOS 14 update. Oh my God, it seemed like it was an Armageddon for people. People are freaking out. All the people that I know that run ads were like, oh my God, is iOS 14 gonna ruin Facebook? Is it gonna be terrible? What's going on? And then you had some issues when it comes to domain verification, right? Oh my gosh, now I gotta verify my domains. But that's a bad thing, especially if you're an affiliate, right? Because you don't own the product. How do I verify a domain for a product I don't even own, right? So there's a lot of stuff going on over the past couple months. And one of the things people would ask me is, Robby, like, does what you do in Commission Hero continue to work if all these issues are happening? And so I wanted to make a video because, first of all, the answer is yes. We're making money every single day like we usually do using the power of Commission Hero. But also I want to share with you a brand new tracking platform that has actually literally saved me hours and hours every single week, and it's actually making me more money now because of it, right? And so I'm gonna share with you what that tracking platform is, why I use it, and also how you can get it as well, because it really is a game changer when it comes to tracking ads. Now, before we get into any of that, guys, we wanna answer the simple question of why you should track your ads, right? Now, this is, I know it's a silly question, and you should be tracking your ads, but honestly and truly, most affiliates that I talk to that run cold traffic for affiliate offers, usually they're not tracking their ads at all. They're relying on those pixel purchases inside of their campaigns, and they're just hoping and praying that that is accurate data, when in most cases it is not, okay? And that can cost you a lot of money, and that also will cost you a lot of confusion, because not only will you be turning off ad sets that you shouldn't be turning off, you might be turning on ad sets or keeping ad sets on that should be not on, because they're wasting money for you, right? It's all because the data is not accurate, right? And so that's the first thing. But second of all, if you were like me over the past 5-6 years, what I would do is I would do it old school, right? I would literally go in and I would use things like UTM tracking for my campaigns, and I would use good old spreadsheets, right? And I gotta be honest with you, I hate spreadsheets, right? If somebody sends me a spreadsheet, I just go into like paralysis analysis. I don't wanna look at it. I break out in hives. I just don't want to see it, right? Because spreadsheets just, there's nothing screams like, you know, boring or not freedom than spreadsheets, right? But anyways, I was forced to do them because I know how important it is to track your campaigns, because if you're not tracking your data and seeing which ones are doing well for you, you're not going to be able to scale to the point of $1,000 a day, $10,000 a day or more, right? It comes down to tracking. And so I would force myself to do all those spreadsheets. But the problem was, when it comes to using spreadsheets, is first of all, I would have to manually enter the data in, which also leads to human error. There'd be a lot of times where I'd enter something wrong, or I'd miss something, or I'd make a mistake, and it would cost me hundreds, if not thousands of dollars because of that mistake, right? In addition to that, it would take hours and hours for me to do that, because it's easy when you have one account going, but if you have 10, 20, 100 ad accounts going, then that's exponential busy work you have to do entering the information into spreadsheets. So literally there'd be, Mondays and Tuesdays, I'd be just doing spreadsheets all day long to have that data entered, right? And then eventually I would pay someone to do it, but it was just tedious, and there was still that human error involved. And so what happened was, when iOS 14 happened as well, that also caused some issues for a lot of people as affiliates, because now you couldn't send your pixel to the vendor, right? Because it wouldn't fire. And then you have to do, just all this stuff was going on, right? And so it was pretty crazy, because actually 2 of my students, their names are Grant and Matt, and maybe you've heard their story before on this channel about how they were able to get to $1 million in 7 months using Commission Hero. If you haven't, there'll be a link somewhere on this page where you can check out that video. But also, guys, they were able to come out with a solution, right? Because they were going through the same stuff that I was, and they said, hey, why don't we just create a software that does it automatically for us, so we don't have to do spreadsheets anymore. We can spend time on what matters, which is running our campaigns, right? Because that's what really makes you the money. So they've got to work over the past couple months, and they put together a software, right? And I'm gonna show you that software in just a moment here, right? Because when they first showed it to me, I was like, oh my gosh, this is unbelievable. I can't believe how amazing and simple this is. And they were able to put this together. And now I want to share it with you guys, because now they actually are going to market with this, right? And we have our students at Commission Hero using it, and they're loving it, right? And I love it so much, I actually became a partner in it, right? So full disclosure, I am also an owner of this software. But let me show you exactly what it's about, because I think once you see it, you're gonna get so excited. You're probably gonna have the same reaction I did when I first saw this software, because like, oh my gosh, like I'm gonna save hours per day, and I'm also gonna save money because I'm gonna get accurate data now. So here's what it is, guys. So this is actually the software, it's called Cometly, right? And Cometly is literally gonna change your life when it comes to running ads for affiliate offers, right? And so here we are in an account, right? This is one of the accounts we have here. And so look at this dashboard. First of all, let's just talk about how simple and just the layout of it, right? It's very minimalist. I love that, right? So you get your overview right out the gate, right? How much did we spend over a week period, right? How much gross revenue did we generate? How many refunds, right? So it actually factors in refunds. So it'll feed that in using the ClickBank API. It'll show your net profit. It shows you ROI, right? At a first glance. So now I don't have to do that and calculate that with my spreadsheets. It's all right there on the overview, okay? I also can see my top performers inside of the account, right? I can see, okay, this one here is doing best. This one here is not doing so good, right? I can see which campaigns are performing best. I can see which ad sets are performing best, right? I have my total sales on a daily basis, right? So $1,500 today, $2,300 today. You know, so on and so forth, right? I can see what's going on in this account. I can see what my total estimated budget on how much I'm going to spend, right, is all right here as well. I can see how many active ad accounts I have. And then also you can see how many conversions I have, how much I have in terms of awareness or consideration. So there's different metrics it pulls from as well. And check this out, guys. It shows you your profit and loss on a breakdown for the last 7 days, right? So this is all just on the overview. This is before I even click on anything, okay? And that's pretty exciting stuff, right? You can see your net profit, return on investment. It gives you your breakdown over the last 7 days, and that's really, really cool, right? Now, obviously, you can change the date range if you want to change the date range. You can do filters if you want to set your filters as well. But let's get into the cool stuff here, guys. So first of all, you can search by ad accounts, right? So what I'm gonna do here, let's say I want to go ahead and just click on ad accounts here. It'll show me a breakdown overview of all ad accounts. So let's go into one of them that spent, now let's go with this one here. It spent a decent amount of money, right? Now, check this out. This is what I fell in love with Cometly, right? And so there's other tracking softwares out there, and I won't mention their names, but when you think about those other tracking softwares, guess what? They were made by developers, right? And developers who don't run ads, okay? Whereas with this software, Cometly, this software is developed by advertisers, marketers, people like you and me, right? And so developers tend to complicate things. They tend to make it clunky. It works, but it's not user-friendly, whereas Cometly is the complete opposite. Not only does it work, but it's extremely user-friendly, right? Now, the first thing I notice here is I feel like I'm inside of a Facebook account, right? Because look at this, I have my campaign tab, I have my ad set tab, I have my ad tab, and I got all the campaign names here. Now check this out, guys. You can see the delivery, if it's being active or not. You can see the budget that's being spent on this one as well. You can see the amount spent, right? So I can see which one's being spent. Now here's a really cool feature here, guys, that they added in, which is the landing page click-through rate. Now, if you're not in Commission Hero, I always talk about the landing page click-through rate and how important that is, because the higher the percentage of a click-through rate on your landing page, the better chance you're gonna get more conversions on the offer you're promoting, right? So what that means is if your landing page click-through rate, which is basically how many people went to the landing page versus how many people went to the offer, right? If your click-through rate is 20% or 15%, then your landing page is probably not that good, right? We want to be at least 30% or higher, right? And so you can actually see that. And before, we'd have to do a manual calculation of link clicks minus or divided by hops inside of ClickBank. Now it does it for you, okay? So now I can see, oh my gosh, 61% click-through rate on my landing page. That's good. Now destination visits are gonna be, for example here, it says the amount of people that clicked on your affiliate link, which is called your hop count, right? So in Cometly, it's called destination visits. So you can see that, you can see your order form impressions, right? You can see your initial purchases. You can see your cost per purchase, which is very, very important as well. Your gross revenue, you can see your refund, net profit, return on investment, and you can see the schedule of when it started and when it ended, right? So that is very, very valuable stuff inside of here as well. Now, I can also go ahead and click in. I can see which campaign was paused. I can go and see which ads are running. I can see all this stuff inside the account, which is really, really important, right? I can also go ahead and take a look at, if I want to look at the charts, I can see what the chart is going on for this account for itself, right? And you can see what's going on in terms of spend, gross revenue, gross refunds, net profit, and it's all laid out in a very easy to look at chart, right? Which is very, very cool. Now, you can export all this information to a CSV if you want to do that as well. And there's all kinds of other stuff we have in here as well. You get your daily breakdowns, which is super, super cool. And everything that I love about this with Cometly is, first of all, it has everything I need and nothing I don't, which I think is important, because there's a lot of other tracking softwares out there. They give you all this data and stuff. Honestly, at the end of the day, you just don't need it, right? It's cool to have, but I want something simple, and I want to look at my common metrics, which are going to be what's my click-through rate, what's my landing page click-through rate, and what is my profit, right? That's really all I care about as an advertiser and an affiliate, right? You can also look down at your daily breakdown here as well. You know, in terms of your landing page stuff, you can see everything we got going on here. You can see a breakdown in terms of your charts as well. Now check this out, guys. You can see literally everything we got going on in all these nice charts. And then also, what's pretty cool is, say you have all these ad sets going or all these ads running, I can basically now go ahead and I can sort by which ones are profitable for me, right? I mean, check this out here, guys. Yeah, I'll give you 1 second. Yeah, so look at this. So if I go here, all these ones are green, the red ones are negative. I'm probably gonna pause the ones that are negative, right? So that's what I love. Green is good. Red means we're gonna have to make some adjustments to that, right? So really, really important on that as well, which I think is exciting, because now I'm able to do all that as well. Now, if I go here, I can look at my spend analysis. I can see how much I'm potentially going to be spending, total budget as well. And there's a couple other metrics as well. There's some other filters. Basically, you can do all your integrations. You can do your API keys as well. And the cool thing about Cometly as well is they just are about to release some really cool stuff here. One of the cool things is they're doing is what we call a team feature, right? So not only will you be able to hook up one profile, you'll be able to hook up multiple profiles on the same Cometly account. So as affiliate marketers, you already know what that means. So now you're gonna be able to track all your campaigns regardless if you have one profile or 50 profiles, right? Really important there. And also the other thing I'm super, super excited about when it comes to Cometly is they're coming out with a mobile app, which is coming out in the next week or two, which I'm really excited about, because one of the things that always drove me crazy about ClickBank or other networks is they don't have a mobile app, right? And I'm always on the go. I'm not always in front of my computer. So I want to have a quick glance at what's going on in my campaigns, and I want to see which sales are coming in, if I'm profitable or not, right? Because if I'm not profitable, then I want to do something about it, right? I want to let my team know or whatever, right? So having that mobile app with the instant notifications coming in is super, super cool, right? And so that's why I'm so excited about this software, guys, because this software is a game changer, because not only does it save me literally hours per week, not having to worry about spreadsheets, right? Not having to worry about, you know, if I mixed up this profile with this profile, this account with this account, right? In addition to that, it just makes it so easy for me to make decisions. And there's a lot of other stuff coming in the pipeline with Cometly as well, which I can't talk about right now, but a lot of good stuff here, guys. So I wanted to share that with you guys and give you that inside scoop into Cometly and why I think it really is not only the brand new software, but it is the best tracking software out there, especially if you're an affiliate, right? Because if you're an affiliate and you're dealing with issues with iOS issues, right? You don't have to worry about that anymore, because you just hook up the API integration with ClickBank, and now your data is gonna track, your pixels are gonna fire, and your information is gonna be accurate, and you're gonna be able to save time, energy, and effort on your spreadsheets, right? And one of the things that I've actually found for my students in Commission Hero, and I think it'll be the same for you, is that you're actually going to look at your data now, because a lot of people would start with their spreadsheets and then they'd stop because quite frankly, it was boring and it's just a pain in the butt to do. But now, you're actually gonna track your data and you're gonna make better decisions, which is gonna save you money as well, and it's gonna help you have even more success, you know? And also one of the cool things about Cometly as well is you're gonna see data that's accurate now, because one of the things that always drove me crazy is I would actually find, just through testing of Cometly, that there'd be times where I have an ad or an ad set that shows like 30 something purchases inside of Facebook. But then through Cometly, I realized the actual number was like 60 purchases, right? And so that's huge, because if I am going off of Facebook data, and I see that I spent X amount of dollars and I had less sales and my cost per purchase is really, really high, I'm probably gonna pause that ad set, and I shouldn't have, because it actually was responsible for 60 sales, right? So that's a big difference in terms of metrics, and that's why Cometly has literally saved me thousands of dollars, which is important, because as an affiliate marketer, we all talk about how much money we make on a daily basis, but can you imagine if I make the same amount of money, but I'm spending less money on my ads because I'm optimizing better, right? Not only now I don't have to worry about making more money, you know, on a daily basis, I'm making more profit out of that money, right? Which is so, so important. So Anyways, guys, I wanted to share that with you guys, get you excited about this. Now, if you're interested in learning more about Cometly, then what I'm gonna do for you guys, there'll be a link in the description. Also, there'll be a link here on this video where you can check out Cometly itself, right? You can get started, you can see what it's all about, you can see if it's gonna work for you. And one of the things that you're gonna be able to see right off the bat is how awesome this is, right? How you're able to set up, integrate, the support is awesome, the people are awesome, and I'm really excited to be a part of Cometly. So anyways, guys, I want to share that awesome information with you guys. If you're looking for a tracking software, I know you are because everybody is after the iOS 14 debacle, then this is going to be the solution to that problem, guys. So if you want better data, more accurate data, and be able to save time when it comes to recording your data, then go ahead and take a look at Cometly, guys. But anyways, hope this video has been helpful for you and why you can see why tracking is so important and why it's important to now use a tool like Cometly to get your data and make it more accurate, guys. So that's it for me. I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Hey, thanks so much for watching my video. If you like that video, then you can love the free gift that I have for you in the description below. It's a free training on how I've been able to become the #1 affiliate on ClickBank using a powerful 3-step system. But not just me, thousands of students have used this too for their own success. So check out that training below. Now guys, if you love this video, then do 3 things for me right now. Give me a thumbs up showing me you love this content. Also, comment below with all your questions or comments because I love to see what you got going on in your life. And finally guys, also make sure you hit the subscribe button because every single week we're pumping out new content to help you have more success online. So that's it for me. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.